Hello, Kauai. Here's our briefing from Team Kauai for Thursday, May 13th. The Department of Health is reporting no new cases today. We have 13 active cases. No one is hospitalized. 53 people are in Department of Health directed quarantine. The numbers may change as investigation continues. Our cumulative case count is 347, including 308 confirmed locally, 2 probable, and 37 tested out of state off-island but reported after their arrival to Kauai. We are pleased to report that vaccines are now available for younger people, ages 12 and older. We have asked our Kauai District Health Officer, Dr. Janet Berriman, to discuss this development.
Thank you, Mayor Kawakami. I'm excited that the Pfizer vaccine is now recommended for everyone 12 years of age and older. As a mother, a pediatrician, and a public health physician, this is welcome news. It means our youth can be protected from the rare but real risk of serious disease. It means that if they are exposed to a case of COVID-19, they will not need to be quarantined and kept away from school, sports, social activities, or jobs. And it means that they are much less likely to accidentally bring disease home to their parents or grandparents. It's good news for all of us. Last week, for the first time, Kauai was the focus of the weekly Department of Health COVID cluster report. We had 2 restaurant clusters and 2 workplace clusters. I wanted to follow up on those, and we have good news. The restaurant clusters involved a total of 32 cases, 28 from the restaurants themselves, and 4 cases from spread to others. Those numbers have not grown since last week. It has been 2 weeks since those exposures took place, and the fact that we are seeing no further spread is very encouraging. I want to thank the restaurant owners who've been responsible and have worked closely with the Department of Health to ensure safe environments for their staff and customers. The 2 smaller workplace clusters have similarly shown no further spread since last week. Again, mahalo to the businesses for their cooperation. We also announced 3 performances that were attended by confirmed cases and at which we were concerned that exposures could have taken place. Mahalo to the event organizers and attendees for working with the Department of Health to notify the public of this possible risk. The turnout for testing was large, and I'm happy to announce that we have no evidence of spread at any of these 3 events. Again, thank you to the organizers for all of the safety measures in place and for working with us to allow residents to safely enjoy entertainment. The Department of Health has been working with the Kauai Community Correctional Center to quarantine and test inmates and staff after a case was identified in a staff member. Nearly 200 individuals have now been through 2 rounds of testing with no additional cases identified. A 3rd round of testing is scheduled. Mahalo to KCCC for taking rapid and definitive steps to protect this high-risk community. Our cases are coming down. Kauai no longer has the highest per-population case rate in the state, and with continued care, I'm optimistic that we can return to our familiar position of lowest disease rate in the state. Doing so depends on all of us. First and foremost, if you're not yet vaccinated, or if you are 12 to 15 years old and newly eligible, please get vaccinated now. And continue to take reasonable precautions. Avoid crowded places, especially indoors. Wear masks when indoors and around others from outside your household. And stay home if you are sick. If you've traveled recently, consider getting tested, especially if you develop symptoms.
Mahalo, Dr. Berriman, for the welcome news. Our small businesses are taking precautions to protect their employees and patrons. But as customers, we must also take steps to protect them and keep them open by doing our part to follow all precautions. As a reminder, all Kauai residents aged 12 and older are now eligible to receive a vaccine. All 3 Kauai hospitals, Lihue Longs and Lihue Safeway, will administer COVID-19 vaccines to people ages 12 and older starting Thursday, May 13th. Those vaccinations are available by appointment only. Minors ages 12 to 17 years old must be accompanied to their appointment by a parent or guardian. For more information on vaccine clinics, visit kauai.gov/vaccine. We remain in Tier 3 for at least another week, but we continue to see our cases stabilize, which is a good sign. We can continue to keep our case counts low by practicing good safety measures. Wear your mask while in public, get vaccinated, and take a free COVID-19 test at the convention hall if you have recently traveled or are around travelers. We're hopeful that we can work together to get back to Tier 4 as soon as possible. The tier chart and attached guidelines can be found on the county's website at kauai.gov/COVID-19. Hawaii residents who have been fully vaccinated in Hawaii are now able to travel inter-island exempt from the travel quarantine without needing a pre-travel test. If you are traveling inter-island and have been vaccinated in the state of Hawaii, you can upload a photo of your vaccine card or VAM certification onto your Safe Travels profile. For those who have not been vaccinated in the state or are traveling trans-Pacific, you can still take a pre-travel test to participate in the state's Safe Travels program and be exempt from the travel quarantine. For more information on the state's Safe Travels program, including a full list of trusted testing partners and more details on the vaccine exemption program, visit hawaiicovid19.com/travel. As a reminder, if you have recently returned from travel, you are encouraged to get a free COVID-19 test at the convention hall Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. No appointment is needed. If you have been identified by the Department of Health as a close contact of a positive case, you should be getting tested through your physician at a drive-through clinic. If you are feeling sick, contact your healthcare provider. Please do not show up to the convention hall clinic if you have symptoms. We ask everyone, including incoming travelers, to download the Aloha Safe Alert app onto your smartphone. Aloha Safe Alert is an official exposure notification which alerts you if you have been in close contact with someone exposed to COVID-19. This app does not track your location. The county's Coronavirus Rental and Utility Assistance Program is now available in partnership with KGE FCU. If you or someone you know is having trouble with paying their rent or utility bills, encourage them to apply to this program. Applications are accepted online at www.kauaiRentHelp.com. We know what works to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 on our island. Please wear your mask. Remember, my mask protects you, your mask protects me. Wash your hands, keep your distance, avoid gatherings, and of course, consider getting a vaccine. Mahalo for helping to keep Kauai safe.